We have mastered by now the different kinds of adjectives. Now, why do we learn grammar? We learn so that we can utilize in our writing. Now, I'll give you 4 words and you give me number of words, 3 or 4 or 5 words describing that word. That's what when you do your writing, you need to have lot of descriptive words to help you to write better. So, write 4 adjectives, write any 4. 4 adjectives, write 4 adjectives for each word given. Okay, so you're going to give your own. Okay, now give your own adjectives. Now, like if you get a word house, when you are writing something, you need to describe that house. It can vary from child to child. You can write anything you want. Like, what will you say? When you talk about house, you'll say beautiful. Very good. Okay, beautiful house. What else you will say about the house? You will say huge house. Yes, you have a very huge house. Good, you have a tiny house, small house. What else? Comfortable house, very good. Comfortable house. These are all adjectives describing the house. And these words will help you when you're writing a composition on house. What are the words to put in? What descriptive words you use? Now, I'll give you another one, child. Now, when you talk about a child, what are the descriptive words you will use about the child? You can say a clever child, very good. Clever child, then lazy child, active child, very good. What else? Clever, active child. What else you can say? Intelligent child, helpful child, helpful, generous, all sorts of things. Very good. So now we are learning to insert adjectives for the words given. Now, if you say a book, you have a book with you. Give me a few adjectives for the book. New book, very good. It's a new book. Or you can say it's an old book. And if it's a story book, what will you say? It's an interesting book. Interesting. Interesting book or boring book, whatever. Or colorful book, if it's a coloring book. Colorful. So it's a new, old, interesting, colorful book. Very good. Now, supposing you say you have a pen. What will you say? Again you can say new pen, broken pen, broken pen, okay, big pen, old pen, big, very good. Big pen, old pen, it's an old pen, I've been using it for a long time. Then you can have a tiny pen. Sometimes you like to write with a tiny pen, normal pen, whatever. So we are learning to find descriptive words for the items. Now supposing you say sandwich, you're talking about food, a sandwich. A sandwich, you love sandwiches. For sandwiches, what you will say? It's a small sandwich, delicious sandwich, then cheese sandwich, dry sandwich. What will you say? Small sandwich. Small. Mommy made small sandwiches for you to eat. Mommy made huge, big, huge sandwich for you. Huge or big. You can say, Mommy made sandwich and it was dry. Didn't put enough butter. Or what will you say? Delicious sandwich. Delicious. Now, give me another word. Supposing you talk about your dress. You have a nice dress. Now, what word will you use? You say beautiful. Yes, very good. Beautiful dress. Yes. You can say it's an old dress, torn dress or wet dress, wet and torn. Now, what we are learning is when we are given words, in order to write composition or anything to describe, anything what the teacher gives you, you insert words. When teacher says give descriptive, extra descriptive words, use adjectives, and this is what you will do. So we have here, if you're writing about a house, you will write beautiful house, huge house, tiny house, comfortable house, old house, broken house, anything. Child. When you talk about a child, it's a clever child, lazy child, active child, helpful child, generous child. Now, book. If you have a book, any book, it's a new book, it can be an old book. It can be an interesting story book. It can be a colorful book for coloring. When you talk about sandwich, something that you eat, mommy is preparing. Mommy prepared tiny sandwiches for you. Mommy prepared big sandwiches. Or you can say, Mommy prepared huge sandwich for me. Okay? You can say huge. When you put in a lot of things, huge one. Or say, oh, Mommy forgot put butter, dry sandwich. Or Mommy made it very delicious. Now, dress. You have a beautiful dress. You put on an old dress. Your dress, it's a wet dress, a torn dress, a whatever, blue color dress. Colors also you can describe. You can say it's a blue dress or red dress. Blue colors also can describe. So we learned to give in many adjectives for a single word.